I'm SmoothTurtle872, and today we're going to be upgrading the alphabet. Now, it's not really the alphabet. This is the beta bet by Oat Jenkins. You should watch both Fixing the Alphabet and Fixing the Alphabet More by Oat Jenkins. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start off by saying a few things. So, for example, these are lowercase numbers. We're gonna start off by so if you've seen the video, you should know what uppercase numbers look like. Well, you should know what they look like. But if you don't know, I will clarify. Oh, where's my text tool? Right, so 1. Why am I not using black? I should be using the darkest color I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, one more. 0. Okay, so that's basically hold on. Let me just make a new layer and call this something. Alright, so basically we're not okay, so let's start by going up to here and just moving this 3. It's annoying. I mean, it is great work, but to clarify these, I need to be able to do this. Alright, so first things first. First things first. That's why I can't write anything. Okay, now we're gonna fix this. Alright, so zero is that, okay? One, let me just delete that, and we do have to delete that, and then uppercase 1 is just that. Well, really it's that, but anyway. So yeah, that's uppercase 1. Uppercase 2, yep, that's correct. Uppercase 3. This needs to be straight. so straight. 4 looks just as it is. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all the same. So those are the capitals, and those are the small letter, the lowercase numbers. This bird here, bird from Egypt, is the capital bird from Egypt digit. Okay, I'm just gonna start by Control X. Just delete the disk. Alright. And now we make them bigger, so you can first of all see them a lot easier. Okay. We just go to new layer, close it. Okay. Yes, so let me just do that. Save that transform. And yeah. And then okay. Now we can go to here and do this bit. Okay. So those are the capital numbers and lowercase numbers. Okay. So next thing you need to know, well, next thing to do is start determining how to actually use these. So how you're supposed to, according to how I believe they should be used, is when there is a minus, so when you are doing subtraction, okay, subtraction or division, you use lowercase. And then, well, we also have to, so addition or multiplication, which we're actually going to redesign. We don't want it to get confused with an X, so that's the new multiplication sign. Okay, that means multiplication now. They are uppercase numbers. Okay? That's what uppercase is for. Now, with decimal points, so 0. Wait, hold on. Yeah. That's a 0. Anyway, 0 point. And then after a decimal point, you always do the opposite. Okay, so you technically don't need that decimal point. Decimal points are not needed. So that's 0.51. Okay, so let's just make a note that decimal points are now obsolete. Okay, no more decimal points. Let me just select black again. With negative numbers, you just do the opposite. With negative numbers, you just so negative goes like that, and then positive goes like that. Okay, so wait, hold on. So with negative, you just swap it over. So if it's a negative subtraction or division, because you're technically making the number larger, you use uppercase digits. Unless it's after a decimal point. Actually, no. If it's after a decimal, and if it's after a decimal point, you still use lowercase. But then, if it's negative and you're using addition or multiplication, then you use lowercase digits, except after a decimal point where it's uppercase. So, for example, so that's negative 0.51. Okay. So negative 0.51, you can tell because this is a lowercase 0 and this is an uppercase 5 and a 1. We do not need this decimal point. Okay. Now, another thing is that when you have two numbers, the one with an that's having the operation that is in the operation. So let's say it's 5 divided by 1, for example. Okay, that's 5 divided by 1. You always put the second number after the first number. The second number, you always put that in the one so for division, the second one is always lowercase. Same with subtraction. Well, unless you're doing negative numbers. And same thing with addition. No matter what, you're always using this for addition. Okay, so now that you understand that, we need to do another thing. So no one's actually specified how to sing the beta bet, so I'm gonna sing it for you. QWERTYUIOP alpha S D F G H J K L Z X V beta N M bird from Egypt. That is how you sing the alphabet. Z if you're American, but I'm Australian, so yeah. I say Z. Anyway, so clearly we've just done a few things to help. Anyway, so next I need to clarify exactly how to count. It goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, bird from Egypt. That's how you count. So after bird from Egypt, you go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, bird from Egyptine, 20, 21, and so on. So 20 bird from Egypt, etc. 100 and bird from Egypt. It just goes on and on like that. Okay. So we have this this logo in a box here. This is entirely necessary because squiggly stuff is banned. We're gonna make even more sure of that by just making it even more red. Okay. So yeah. now that, so, seeing as that's there, alright, so seeing as you can't use that and you have to use logos, there is one thing that we have to do to rectify. Actually, I just remembered something. There's nothing we have to do to fix logos. Sorry, I meant people. There's people who have names that start with C or have C in them. You may think that they could switch to K. However, what I am proposing is that C be banned in names only if their name does not contain, only if their name is a new name, okay? If name is new. Okay? If name is new. However, they can keep the C if it's old, but only they can keep the C, okay? So eventually the C will die off, because everyone will eventually die. Anyway, next. There is one problem with this letter. Let me just make a copy of this. Right, so there's a problem with this. Okay? It's too hard to write quickly if you're trying to draft something by hand. So, as is shown down here, it's a bit blurry, but basically, you write an S like it used to be, and then you put points on the end, okay? Rather than doing this. How do you do? Yep. Rather than doing that, which takes way longer. Yes, I know that's not super good, but I'm drawing with a mouse. What do you expect? Anyway, rather than doing this, for drafting, you do this. For a good copy, you do this or this. Anyway. So, yeah. So that's so you know how to draft quickly is you just have typing cool less. Anyway, that's most of it, but I haven't actually done much upgrading, which is where I was just doing some problem solving. So, next, we have the fact that English, this is not an English alphabet. As you know, it is the beta bet. And seen as it is the beta bet, however, it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Has the standard 26, correct? Because I just counted. Because of bird from Egypt. However, I propose that an additional letter be added to the alphabet. Right here. Okay? That's because of a very specific reason. It is a very new letter. A brand new design. Or an old design. Just kidding, I'm not gonna steal this. This guy's a number. Go down and We're adding a smiley face letter. Okay? Now you may be asking, why are we adding a smiley face letter and what sound does it make? Now I know that originally it was said no silent letters. However, this just makes everything stronger. Okay? So, let me find myself a nice bicep muscle or something. Alright. This is stronger. This makes everything stronger, okay? You write no, but you put this in front of it, okay? Actually, I found a better place to put it. Alright, let me just do this. Alright. Okay, the better place to put this is right there. Okay, because it's kind of obvious. We're making Bird from Egypt stronger. Alright. So, yeah. I found something. I just need to do something. Okay. Okay, now I just have to okay, so if you didn't know, this is a strength thing. It makes everything stronger. Okay? So, now that we know what this does, that this makes things stronger, we know that it doesn't have to make a sound at all. It's just for writing. But basically, what this guy does is... Wait, I just realized. This is not the right symbol. We're not having a smiley face symbol. If you can see where I'm going with this, then congratulations, you win. Nothing. It's the guy who started it all. Oat Jenkins himself. He makes it stronger. He makes it better. He makes it mean more. Okay? So basically, this new letter, the 27th letter, is called Oat. Okay? It's called Oat because of the person it is based off. Anyway, so if I were to put Oat no, so let me just, real quick. If I were to put Oat no, that essentially means like 10 times this amount of exclamation marks. Okay, so if you were to say I'm quote happy, it would be I'm happy with I'm very happy with this many exclamation marks times 10. Okay, so that covers that, a new fine addition to the alphabet, oat. So yeah, I think you will agree so that's all I really have for you today, and I think you will agree that this is about 450 better than. Never mind, not 450. This is around 10 better than the beta bet. Only 10 because it was almost perfect. Just a few problems. So, thank you for watching. I am Sweet Turtle 72 and Turtle out.